Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, well played. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Owen. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Conte. And that has been cut short. Quality ball. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Zico. He can run onto that. It's a threatening ball. It's a loose ball. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Looking for a runner. Passing is crisp and sharp. Puyol gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, this is a great position. Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Roberto Carlos clears. Looking for options for movement. And the counter is on. Mbappe, good purposeful running this. Pedri. Wilshere. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. And that's a throw-in. He's in space and looking for options. He's picked his way through. Referee has just said play on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, the ball's come loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Owen. Owen! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control. And this is Raul. Zico. Davids. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a searching pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that has left him in a heap. Now there's a decent chance! He has done it! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of...
Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Rice with the short one. This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. So, third corner of the game. Rice goes short. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rice plays it short. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And there's a searching pass. And now they can spring out of defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Zico. Well, that has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Conte. Zico. And the shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. No way through. And it's Zico. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Davids. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rafa Silva, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. Out to the left it goes. Rafa Silva. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lahm gets a good foot in there. And this is Zico. It's a really well-measured ball. Well read, nice interception. That's a pretty loose pass. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good alertness. Mbappe gets into some space. He's in a great position here. He He's having a shot! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great vision. Lahm gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? And a shot! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Out to the right. Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Conte. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And here's Rafa Silva. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Good pressure, determined, intense. Rafa Silva proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Chooses to go crossfield. Owen. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lahm. Conte. That's been cut out, well played. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Conte. Now it's Zico.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There it shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Lahm gets a foot in here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tries a shot! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vieira makes the interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vieira. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Osimhen. Foot in. Davids. Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Azerbaijan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mbappe. Osimhen. Knocks it into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Great chance! Off the post! In for the pieces! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And they're back in front. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Excellent challenge there. Bernardo Silva!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hazard. Very nicely done. They get a throw in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation.
Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Haaland! Decent enough try. Now it's Owen. That has ended up in no man's land. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Azar. Gusto. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, played right. Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's no flag. He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aimed beyond the defence. Always onto this.
That's good play from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Serginho. And it's Barella. For Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard strokes it back. Zico. And the counter is on. Gusto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Koundé spots it and intercepts. And it's Eze. Hazard. Threads one in. And he's through, it's one-on-one. Great chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite...
Shapes to shoot! Corner number 2 then. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Zico. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Backward it goes. Davids. Vieira. A header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, cracking ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hazard. It's a really well-measured ball. And he skips past his man. He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Haaland. Vieira. Oh, they can break here. 5 minutes till the break. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard. Gusto. And it's Hazard. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barcelona are down to 10 men. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And it's made its way to him. That has been slung wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold plays it all the way forward. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Owen. And this is Owen. Owen. He's having a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he latch on to this? Kante makes the interception. Valverde! Just a whisker away. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chance! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This might spell chance, surely! And it's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's taking on the lot of them. Well, now here's a good... He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Valverde. Doku. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Doku gets into some space. And here's Doku. Doku puts the ball in. It's how to play, and it is a goal kick. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Well read, nice interception. Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Zico. And it's Davids. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Nicely spread. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that is expertly shapes to shoot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
That was lovely, that.
Salah. Oh, that was vital. Davids. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He shifted it to the flank. Koundé. Vieira. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more. And probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the action is back on the way. And this is Owen. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Zico. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. Zico. And this is Owen. Davids. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. And he's only too happy to take that back. There's the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's having a go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got...
And he's had a hit! It's hit the crossbar! Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end? And the shot! He scores! They're back within reach! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nice defending, physical and effective. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe! And that would have been some goal.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Doku. And that has left him in a real chance! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Spread it left. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. He is through here. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Owen, he's through, now is he in? Rafinha. Now it's Zico. Played out to the right. Rafinha. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So now the difference is 3. Marquinhos. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Now it's Haaland. Rafinha, a probing pass. Vieira. Davids. Now it's Owen. That is good alertness. He might be in here! Just the keeper to beat! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's there to get it away. Opts to play it back. That's going to go a long way. Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's good defending, very good defending. And that is exemplary defending. He's through and all alone! Shoots! They've done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Totti was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Owen. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Doku, and that's aimed into the middle. Just about within shooting range. Oh, it's come loose. Fenerbahce have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Fenerbahce with the corner. They're first. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that has been cut short. Now it's Totti. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Hernandez. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Doku gets into a good position. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Totti. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Owen gets through on his own. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zico. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. This looks promising. Goes for the shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this sort...
Chance for a shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a little off target. Pass is just off target. Koundé. And it's Lahm. Ball played for Zico. Oh, that is a good ball. Chance, surely! Ibrahimovic. Kukçu. And it's Totti. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A probing pass. Oh, super find. Face to face with the keeper. He's having a shot! It's in! right back in the game. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, some tackle that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe proves... Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. And this is Roberto Carlos. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't.